I loved it. Yay! Hello and welcome to week 3 of Halloween-A-Thon. And I'm also doing another event that I didn't start before because we've been sick, as you've known. So I'm super excited that we are feeling better and I can dive into other things and just kind of pour more of myself into these events. But we are doing the Spooky Scary Skeleton event as well. Well, it will be more me, I think. But I will be doing a very laid back version of that, but there are some great prompts that I will read to you in a bit. Life is crazy right now. Hubby just got back with some dinner ingredients so I can make some dinner. And, you know, it's the end of the school day. It's just hectic. It's how it is. So we are kind of readjusting to our full-time school day schedule because we were doing as much as we could while we were sick. So now that we're back into the swing of things, we're going to, you know, dive further into Halloween-A-Thon and the Spooky Scary Skeleton event that Nicole's Bookish Nook is hosting. So I'm super excited about that. I didn't participate yet in that event, but I'm sure she understands. It's like you can only handle so much when you are down and out. So anyway, I just finished recording a recommendation video for Oops, I Killed My Boyfriend by the lovely Alana K. Drex and the wonderful Billy Ray Middleton Jr. So if you have not read anything by these two authors, I highly recommend them. They are two of my favorite authors and they teamed up and it's like the dream team, let me tell you. But I'm going to stop talking there because I talked about the book already and I'd like you to go check out that video and show them some love and support. It comes out soon. Highly recommend it. Lots and lots of fun, and it's definitely perfect for this time of year because it's set in the woods in a cabin. So anyway, what am I up to now? I am still reading The Year of Sin and Smoke. That may take me a while. It's a longer book. The print is small. And of course, while I was sick, it was a lot harder for me to read as well. It was just hard for me to focus my eyes, even with my glasses. So I'm still working my way through that, but I think I will put a good chunk in tonight, and we'll see if we can roll the dice and see what else we can get up to. But I need to make dinner, and there's just so much going on. My head is just like, okay, where do I focus? Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot going on, and we're feeling a lot better. Minus, you know, some cough attacks here and there and still needing to use Kleenex, but at least most of us are up and out of bed and not feeling like death warmed over. Our fevers are gone and we're able to function relatively normally, so hooray for that. I joined in on some reading sprints last night and stayed up way too late and did put a good dent into The Year of Sin and Smoke. I was really happy with that. Put in a good dent, but I still have so far to go, but it's okay. There are 2 books I'd like to read for the Spooky Scary Skeleton, I think I'm saying that right, Readathon, hosted by Nicole. The first is The Halloween Tree, and the second is Autumn Crow. So I have a physical copy of The Halloween Tree. I've read this with my kids before and really enjoyed it, and it's kind of one of those books that I'd like to reread every year, whether by myself or with the kids, so I will let them decide if they want to read that with me. And then Autumn Crow is on my Kindle. It's on Kindle Unlimited, and it is by Chaney, and everybody around here seems to know him. If you don't, I highly recommend checking out his channel. I don't get to watch all of his videos, but I absolutely love his channel, and his library is to die for. So if you haven't checked out his channel, I highly recommend it, and I will let you know what I think of his book. But the people that I've talked to seem to think that I'm going to love it, so I have high hopes. So that's what I want to read for the Spooky Scary Skeleton event. And also, you know, it's part of Halloween-A-Thon as well. I think Autumn Crow was a recommendation, if I'm not mistaken. So I think both of them are actually for the Halloween-A-Thon. So I will discuss that further once I pick those up. But I'm going to try to put more of a dent into the Year of Sin and Smoke and then maybe start one of those tomorrow. We shall see. We shall see. But I also really want to read In the Grave Where the Bones Are Still Wet by Calvin Ellis. This is the second book in the Paisley Mott series. Love, love, love his writing. So I am eager to get to it. But I also want to fit in some like really Halloween-y stuff as well. So I'm in over my head, people. I'm in over my head. I also have a book that I received as like an ARC or, you know, a review copy, and that is called Second Coming. It's a Christian horror book. So I'm super excited about that because everything that has to do with Revelation scared the bejesus out of me as a kid, and even well into adulthood, I would say. And so definitely makes for good horror. So I am excited to read that. That is by John James Minster, and I have read books by him before and really enjoyed them. So I am looking forward to diving into that as well. So we'll see how many of these books I can juggle. I'm going to try not to get in over my head, even though I already am, but I'm going to try not to overdo it all at once and just take my time and enjoy the spooky season. Especially after, you know, those couple of weeks we were down and out. So anyway, that is it for now. It is Tuesday, and we are going to have some pasta tonight. So stay tuned. You know me, I love to try a new recipe, so I printed off a few fall healthy-ish recipes to try next week, because we're going to probably do a grocery pickup on Sunday. So the first is stuffed acorn squash. Not everybody's excited about this, but I sure am. And then a Southwest chicken casserole recipe that looked really good. Instant Pot white chicken chili, which I will do in the crock pot instead. I don't have an Instant Pot, but I don't mind using the crock pot. I actually really enjoy it because I can put together the meal while I still have a lot of energy, and it's ready by the time I am done for the day. And then a knockoff of this soup. I can't say it, but it's super good. And so it's like a healthy alternative, I guess. So we'll see what we think of all of these recipes. and maybe some of them will go into our binder as favorites. Happy Thursday. So we are almost to the weekend. One more day of school or one more day of work for you, unless you work on the weekends. And if that's the case, I am so sorry. I hope you get some sort of a weekend because you deserve it. So last night we rolled and landed on a prompt that said to watch something out of our comfort zone. And I didn't want to do that with the kids. But I thought, maybe I'll save it for later for myself. I'm not sure what we're doing tonight. We'll either roll once or twice maybe, or I might find myself hiding away and kind of doing my own thing. Anyway, husband is texting me about dinner, so I am going to go and answer his questions because he is amazing, and he and the teenagers usually go grab last minute bits and bobs if we don't have things around the house. So anyway, gotta go, gotta text him back, but that's what's happening right now.
Klaus.
S-C-A-R-E-D. Scared monster. M-O-N-S-T-E-R. Monster. C-E-M-E-T-E-R-Y. Cemetery. Happy Saturday. So I realized I never shared the spooky prompts for the Spooky Scary Skeleton Halloween Readathon. So I wanted to share those with you real quick and then kind of wrap up this video because we've got a lot going on today. We'll get into that in a minute. So there are 8 prompts for the Spooky Scary Skeleton Halloween Readathon. So it's not too late to join in. I'm joining in super late. I still haven't fully joined in because I'm still trying to finish The Year of Sin and Smoke, but I am making progress. So I am certain that I'll be able to join next week by reading those 2 books that I mentioned before, The Halloween Tree and Autumn Crow. So there are 8 prompts. The first is read a classic horror novel, at least 30 years old. We'll discuss which of these prompts that I have, that I will be fulfilling, I guess, when I read the books that fulfill those prompts. And I will not be fulfilling every prompt, and I will not be reading 8 books, but I will have fun with whatever I happen to do. I have those 2 books that I want to read, and then I'm winging it as far as the rest of the month goes for that particular readathon. The second prompt is read a fiction or nonfiction book about a serial killer. The third is read a book that has an orange cover or has the word orange in the title. The fourth is read a book with ghosts and or ghouls. The fifth is read a book where the main character is a witch. The sixth is read a non-fiction or fiction book set during the month of October, or the book is about Halloween. The seventh is read a thriller novel by an author you have never heard of before. And the eighth is read a book with a black cover. So those are some great prompts. Some are super easy to achieve. Some are not so easy to achieve. I'm definitely doing the easy ones, and we'll see if I can get to the not so easy ones. But I am super excited about it, so I cannot wait. I just feel like this week has been kind of the recovery week from being sick. I still sound a little stuffy, but I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but I am suffering from severe brain fog this week. I think a lot of it has to do with, my head was stuffed up, but also the lack of sleep from being sick. So I just need to kind of catch up on some sleep, I think, and I've been doing that. And then once I'm caught up and kind of back into more of a consistent sleep schedule, maybe my brain will work properly. But I feel like we did accomplish quite a bit this week, considering all that's happening with all of us. And so now it's just time for cleanup. I want to clean this house and get everything nice and orderly, because Jeff and I are celebrating our 23rd wedding anniversary tomorrow. So we're just going to celebrate at home. I think we're going to cook together and maybe watch something. I don't know. We'll see what we do. We usually keep it pretty low key because we're low key kind of people. We don't like to go big and make a big deal, but we do like to make the day special. So that's kind of what we have in mind. That's what's going on. I have some fun plans for next week. We shall see if they come to fruition because, spoiler alert, not much goes my way. I make plans and then, things tend to thwart those plans. But that's okay. We're going to do what we can do, and we're going to forgive ourselves for not accomplishing everything on the to-do list. But you know what? These readathons are for fun, and there's no reason to stress over them. So I want to encourage you, if you're stressed about things that should be fun, stop stressing. We have enough stress in our lives. Just have fun with it, and if people give you any hassle about it, send them my way. I'll give them a good talking to. Anyway, I hope that this spooky season is treating you well. I hope that you're finding fun and spooky things to do and to enjoy, and that you're just taking it hour by hour, day by day. I can't go more than week by week. If I look at my calendar as a whole, I'm like, oh no, it's too much. So I want to encourage you to take little baby steps. Just look 1, 2, maybe 3 steps ahead and forget the rest as much as you can. And yeah, I really hope that this season is treating you well. We all deserve a break from all the poo storm that is life lately. I just feel like it's never letting up. I feel like the past few years have just been a whirlwind of chaos and stress, and we need a break. So spooky season has come at a great time, and I hope you can fully enjoy yourselves this season. All right, let me know what you're into, what your plans are for this coming week, whatever you want to talk about down in the comments. I love chatting with you, and I appreciate you for stopping by. It's always fun to hang out with you, and I hope you are doing well. Thanks again for stopping by. Until next time, cheers.